This presentation has been put together to help you find, use, and hopefully benefit from Navigate. So what is Navigate? Navigate is a student success management system, mostly used with undergraduates at KU, but it's an interactive platform that can be used by all students so that you can easily link to people and not have to be emailing backwards and forwards to get things done. So this is basically, in the undergraduate setting, a mobile advisor that helps students get the most out of their journey and helps to kind of keep track of important dates and deadlines. And most importantly for medical students, it's a way to easily create appointments with key people, and it all happens from your smartphone. So why use Navigate? There are lots of reasons for this. It can actually help you stay updated with your approaching deadlines, be reminded of tasks that are coming up, learn about resources that are available to you on the campus, and that means not just in CMHS, but you are a KU student, there are other things that you can be using and be involved with. Schedule an appointment with your advisor. And you can also schedule appointments in the medical school context with the career advising person, with the head of student affairs, with the counsellor in student affairs, or the counsellor who is in the KU scenario. So here are all of those people, and when you go into Navigate, when you actually log in, you will find that your success team, they're called, are all listed there. So when you come in, you will be allocated to an academic advisor. This is the person who can help you if you're struggling with study or have issues around assessment and so on. There is a counsellor. So the counsellor at the moment is a Khalifa University based counsellor, but that will change shortly. And there's a health and wellness specialist. There is also your career advisor. This is the person who helps you discover yourself in terms of the path you might want to take as a medical student and later as a resident and a physician. And then there's the Falcon Learning Community. So again, when you come in, you'll be allocated to a Falcon Learning Community, and each community has a coordinator. So that person, again, is there to kind of bounce issues off, to help you link with the right services if you're struggling in some way. And there's also the option to go in and work out how to study with a buddy, but that tends to happen pretty well in medical school anyway. So the portal view of this looks like this, but you never really need to go into the portal as a student because you can load this thing on your smartphone. But you will see if you go onto the portal view, there are the members of your support team listed there. And so the people who are in that list at the moment are the current people in those positions, and you'll be able to access their assistance through your smartphone. So to get started, you need to go either to Google Play or the Apple App Store and find the Navigate Student to install the app on your phone. Once it's installed, you search for Khalifa University, and then you use your usual KU ID and password to log in. So it's exactly the same password and username that you have for all of your other KU related activity. So Navigate requires this in the back end, and I'm pretty sure everyone has a smartphone and or a tablet, certainly all medical students do. So you find Navigate Student, you then move from there and search for Khalifa University, and it's the only one that comes up under Khalifa. You log in with your student username. And then you can start to actually input to that. So if you wish, you can go in and create your own profile in terms of who you are, what your interests are, There are a number of screens you can go through to actually do that. You will find that there are things that you need to do. If you see active holds on there, don't worry about those, because at the moment, if you haven't transitioned from undergraduate at Khalifa University, it may look like you have active holds. You do not. If you've been accepted to medical school, it's all fine. And then you can explore. You can look for the resources. Your class schedule may not be in there, I don't think. We're only loading the undergrads at the moment. And then you'll have a to-do list. So this is a bit of a work in progress for the medical school, and at the moment the main use for you is through appointment scheduling. So it just saves your time in that you don't have to email back and forth trying to find a time that works with an advisor or a counsellor. They put their availability into the system and you can then choose a time that suits you and suits them. And they get an automatic message to say that you've made an appointment. If you have holds, don't worry about them, as I said before. Because what we do is we communicate with you directly on anything that's necessary. So perhaps you haven't paid your deposit yet, which all medical students pay. That will be flagged to you through the registration office and other means. You can put in personal reminders, so you can add your own reminders to this. So it's a way of actually diarising and calendarising things so that you keep on track, because med school is incredibly busy, and if you don't have something like that, you might find yourself in trouble. So how do you log in? Through the Navigate Student app. Download it through the App Store and log in using your Khalifa University credentials, the same as you log into everything else. What are the different features? Those are they. How do you change your notification settings? You go to the profile just like you do with any app. And how do I schedule an appointment? You log into Navigate, you click on the Make an Appointment and follow the prompts. Obviously, you don't change your program of study. You're automatically registered to the courses that you need to be in for any given period of study, so you don't need to worry about that either. You can't view grades in Navigate. It doesn't store grades or transcripts. Those come through the registrar's office and through the portal. And if you have additional questions, or you're interested to know more about it, or you're having a problem, then you can email the address there. Thanks for listening.